Hello, Vancouver, 2020. My name is Leandro Mendez of The Scene, and Keller can come to the phone right now. In this brand new episode, the very first 2020 episode of The Scene, we are going to be talking about our upcoming fundraiser on January 31st. Also, Fallen Fest is happening as well. And we are talking to two amazing, gorgeous guys from AK-747s. Hello, Vancouver. I would like to invite you to very special events happening in the city as we speak. So, first one is Support the Scene fundraiser happening on January 31st, Friday at 8 p.m. at the Pub 340 in Cambie Street, Vancouver. Another super awesome event happening in the city is the L Wolf single release show happening on January 24th, Friday at 8 p.m. at the New Toast Collective in Kingsway. Tickets at showpass.com. Hello, Vancouver. My name is Leandro Mendez, and you are watching The Scene of Support the Scene. And I am really excited to actually start this year, 2020. It's definitely a year of refreshing and reviving, and actually just having a new perspective in life. Hopefully, for a lot of people, I think this new year is representing a lot of changes and a lot of understanding of each other when it comes to art specifically, and one of the reasons why I actually wanted to reiterate that is I do have these lovely gentlemen that I have here, both very good-looking hot men from Vancouver, BC.
Hi, everybody. You're not so bad yourself, Alondro.
They are called AK-747s, and one of the hottest metal bands here in Vancouver right now as we speak. So I'm sitting right here with them, and I'm very excited. Yeah. So let's introduce them. So this is Robert JL and Craig Wigby. So Robert, let's start with you. AK-747s. What do you do exactly? If you kind of just tell everyone.
We fucking hate this world. Seriously, it's just utter fucking shit, but it's just terrible. Honestly, this place is a fucking sewer. It's a disgusting situation. It's not worth salvaging. We should lose the war. Revolutionary defeatism all the way. We're the bad guys. We already are our side is the bad guys. This is the Imperial Core. We're scum.
And this is how you start the New Year's to fight back.
This is. I mean, we're touching it off yesterday. They just put 80 million bounty on Donald Trump's fucking head. They want to, put him in an orange jumpsuit and fucking with a couple of guys behind him. So
here's the thing. I wish we could definitely have loudspeakers blasting your music, because I had a chance to actually listen to two of their amazing albums, so it's actually uploaded right on Spotify. And I heard your vocals. It was quite an amazing, powerful, angry and gritty. And
thank you very much.
That's what Donald Trump needs right now, is to blast it away with pure music.
Yeah.
I have my guy here, Craig. What do you do in the band?
I play percussion. I get us from point A to point B. I am the Minister of Transportation.
He's my rock.
And I'm the all-around ass kicker in the band.
Yeah, he's my rock. He's my right arm. 100%.
That is awesome. No, it's basically the band is a trio.
Yeah, that's right.
I know we're missing one person here, and maybe this is the great opportunity to mention the third mystery guy.
Yeah, so I'm really fucking happy to announce here officially that, and we're overjoyed to announce that Julian Grip of Sexy Decoy has joined AK-747s as our new bass player, and just as a compliment to the fucking guy, he's been with the band now for 8 weeks, and we've written a record. So this guy's just fucking came in and fucking things are good.
And where the fuck is he? Where is he?
He's visiting his dad too. His dad.
So
I should say something interesting. I should say he's like wrestling. He's like wrestling an alligator.
We'll interview him next time, maybe a one-on-one for sure. Yeah. But so how did you feel about that, having that one new member in the group?
He's great.
Is he happy? Craig's happy.
I'm happy. It's just good to have someone who's thinks along the same lines as we do, and his musicianship is well above par.
Yeah.
Did you have to go through an audition, or did you guys just handpick him like God will?
It's a short list. It was
Chosen by God.
It was a short list of
Chosen by
one.
God.
It was a short list of one.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so
And,
he's that good.
Yeah. I brought him over for beer. I brought him over for beers, and made the decision without even hearing him play. First jam, he learned the set.
Wow.
So fucking, how about that?
That's how
about
talented
that?
Julian is. So Julian,
yeah.
kudos to you. No, and again, like I had a chance, and this is again being really, really honest. I am not a metal person. I understand musicality. I come from a background of music and musicians and singers and dancers in the family, and I appreciate as much as I can every single genre that is actually available out there, including country. So, but
Hey, who doesn't like Hank Williams, man?
As far as metal is concerned, okay, give me a crash course. What gravitates you toward metal, and what is the essence of it? Maybe Robert can start with that.
I drink a lot.
Of course.
I've been listening to heavy music for a long time, and like my whole life ever since the first time I heard Led Zeppelin and Black Sabbath.
Ooh, yes.
I was like I was like I want more of that. Forever, right? You know what I mean? Like and yeah, just the energy, as I was saying at the beginning, like I am thoroughly fucking disgusted and angry by the current political and economic situation as our failed experiment in liberalism, if the West has an overarching ideology.
And that's the thing. I
know?
think music has a way of actually dealing with that kind of heartbreak and that kind of anger. And I'm just imagining you guys express yourselves through music. I mean, Craig, do you do that as well, or is that what's your motivation with being embroiled within the metal genre?
I like it because it's really aggressive. It's not easy to play. It takes a lot of dedication to be able to play something like that. And playing pop music is fun, can be for a little bit, but you got to keep the mind entertained.
Well, speaking of pop music, if you're not doing metal right now, what would you be? In terms of like the pop music right now, like which artist or maybe a genre that you would be doing if metal doesn't exist?
I could do any type of genre. You can have fun with country, pop music, and you can jazz it up as much as you want, or take it,
Country.
I'd probably be wearing a blazer suit jacket, doing some fucking, like riffing off of fucking Nick Cave and shit. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's good.
You have
alternatives.
I'm a really big Nick Cave fan. Have been for years.
Nice.
I listen to lots of different types of music. Like I listen to a lot of electronic music, classical. Craig's had to suffer through listening to some of the stuff I make on my computer at home.
Which one is the worst? Which one is supposed to be something that you don't tell a lot of people?
Well, I do stuff I'm under the name Tulpas, and I'm scoring a documentary film about America and Iran throughout history right now. My buddy texted me the other day, Qassam Soleimani dead. I'm cutting a trailer right now.
Goodness.
And so he gets it up on YouTube. So it's very, very timely. So I have a lot of fun with that. But AKs is my main squeeze.
I remember. So how did it come about? What is the legend?
So about 2 days after 9/11.
Way far.
I was pretty stoned, and
of course.
I was pretty high, and I was walking with my buddy, and I said, I was like, "Fuck, you know what would make a hilarious band name?" He goes, "What? AK-747s?" And he looks at me in just horror, and he goes, Rob, it's too soon, man. It's too soon." And so 2009 rolls around, and I'm stoned again and drunk.
Of course.
And someone brought a set of drums into the garage of the house that I was living at. And my roommate Owen, at the time, AK's first drummer, who famously, and it's cool, we made up, who famously descended into a maelstrom of crack cocaine and cheap wine. He's like, let's fucking go in the garage.
Fun.
Let's go in the garage and play. And so we just started smoking some weed, and the neighbors called the cops right away. The cops showed up and said, "You can't do this." They barged right in. And
You guys must have been really noisy then.
Yeah. They barged right in and they said, and they just unplugged it. And I was like, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, go to hell.
Yeah.
And then this guy that was hanging out was like, I know a place you guys can jam. And then we drove to fucking Aurora Studios down on Southeast Marine. And he's like, well, we need a name. I was like, I got just the one, AK-747s. And that's how it started. 10 years later, we fucking made 5 records. I can't even tell you how many shows we played, like hundreds. And we made a lot of friends on the way. Had a really, really great time. We had a really, really great time. We played with so many amazing bands. We've played a bunch of fests. We're so stoked to be playing Fallen Fest with a fucking huge, impressive lineup. It's awesome. Bringing in lots of different people together. Like, these guys are doing it right. These guys that are pulling this stuff up.
Well,
and instead of that cliquey fucking snobby bullshit, man, like, it's just like, it's about the fucking tune.
It's about togetherness and community, and whatever genre you are in. I mean, you find your place in this world, and where you find, I mean, not necessarily a comfort zone, because I do believe that it's okay to be uncomfortable with other artists, but the thing is, you're also learning from each other's differences, right? Craig, like, so how long have you actually known Mr. Robert, and how long have you guys been together in the group?
I probably first met him maybe 8 years ago, and then I've been
Stone
as well.
And then
Stone.
yeah, I've been in the band for about 7 years. I semi-expressed interest this one time. It's like I could
semi-expressed.
I could possibly play drums for that.
Maybe.
Before I was in like a speed metal band.
Yeah.
So, and I just kind of thought, well, that would be a complete 180. Maybe I could do something like that. And he caught wind of that and was like, well...
Called him up right away. I was like, so you want to be in the band, huh?
And the rest is history. I guess you guys are still together. You guys are still married.
Yeah. That's true.
Man.
Is it a rocky relationship?
Nah,
or
this is
is
my best.
It's been great. It's all straightforward and just keep on working.
It's all about the music.
Always, playing music. Getting bigger and better every
stoned
year.
And getting angry.
Yeah.
This guy here, my nickname for him is the Terminator, man. They should have sent him.
Why?
They should have sent him back in time. This guy's the most dependable motherfucker that I've ever known in my life. This is one of the most solid people I've ever known. Like, if they'd sent him back in time to kill Sarah Connor, there'd be no sequel. Okay? You know what I mean? Like,
He'll be so precise about it. Just like you're drumming.
No, this guy.
Kind of helps that I have a driver's license and a truck.
Oh, perfect.
No, he's pushed me as a musician, like, and as a person too. You know what I mean? Like, he's a serious guy. He's a serious guy that wants to make it happen. No bullshit. You look you in the eye and he'll tell you exactly what the fuck he thinks of you. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't hold back from that shit, and that's what's up. And he's creepily right a lot of the time.
Well, that's the thing. And probably it's not always going to be just about the musicianshig, but it's also the relationship, you know, and like the Beatles and a lot of these big bands. I mean, it's either they fall apart, like, like let's say somebody like Fleetwood Mac, or even U2. Like some bands come together and some bands just fall apart. Yep. ABBA included. So I guess it really depends on the personal relationship between the members. Right?
Attitude's everything, man.
And you guys
attitude's fucking everything. Well, you know what I mean? And like the thing is, it's like it doesn't work unless it's all for one and one for all. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And you got to be about it. Like, the second that you create bullshit fucking rivalries, or if you start bringing, you have to have a certain amount of ego, to be any type of performer.
Right.
But within the fucking unit, you know what I mean? It's like, we all make this shit up. We're who makes this shit up. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It hasn't been easy over the years. The fucking band's had 15 members, man.
Really?
Yeah. It's no shit.
People come and go.
Sometimes you have to throw out the whole man and start over.
Okay, so you have a death list somewhere. I would love to see that list.
It's a short list.
It's a short list of people.
I get along with most of my exes. You know what I mean?
But a lot of those people were before me.
Yeah.
And since I joined the band, there's only been a couple member changes.
Yeah.
And it's
been, and on this one, I know that we've really hit the jackpot with Julian. It's absolutely.
So have you guys already recorded with Julian, or is it?
No, we haven't recorded with Julian yet, and I am looking very fucking forward to
when you want a 2020 album, hopefully.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a full length. Our last two are EPs, and this one's gonna be a full length, and it's gonna fucking smoke your fucking face off. I'm telling you this right now. It is blistering balls to the wall. Scream the fuck along. We are all doomed music. And, we've kind of been described as 2 punk for metal and 2 metal for fucking punk. And
that's okay.
Yeah,
that's okay. It's okay to stand out in a different way, and if people, I mean, it's okay to be classified, fine, because it's much easier. But to be classified and at the same time be also ambiguous in a sense. I mean, okay, like. Well, let me backtrack. I mean, I did speak to you guys earlier about me having a crash course on unlistening to music because I haven't really listened to metal, and I had a chance to actually listen to Night Party, which is a 2017 album that you guys are in Spotify. So guys, go to Spotify and search AK747s. I really, really like Stars. So how did that come about? Like, what was that song?
That bad boy, we wrote that at the house on at Craig's old house on Inverness in the basement there. That one was kind of born out of, in terms of the lyrical content. You know, it was. Now when I think about when I wrote it, it was pretty fucking prescient because that's when I started seeing. And this is before the election. This is in 2015, 2016.
Ooh, yeah, those were
right?
tough times.
And you saw the lead up, right? You saw that, the emergence of groups like the Proud Boys. You know what I mean? Like the fact that Nazis are openly marching in the fucking streets again. Like how about that? You know what I mean? Like how about that shit, right?
You know, that huge, ginormous rock was moved.
Yeah.
And a lot of things.
And a lot of people were ignoring this. A lot of people were downplaying this because they didn't want to acknowledge the seriousness of what the fuck was happening, right? You know, they say, "Oh, they're just a couple of crazies. They're just a couple of crazies." It's like, yeah, and one of them just is going to become president.
A couple of millions of crazies.
You know what I mean?
About it.
It's like, yeah, okay, bud. Like, let's fucking talk turkey here. And then you saw this pathetic enabling on the side of the so-called political center. Of people saying, well, they have their free speech rights, don't they? Shouldn't the Nazi be able to march in the streets and call for the murder of blacks and Jews? It's like, no! No, they shouldn't. They should. Because remember last time when they did that, we settled this hash. We murdered 5.5 million Germans over this. You know what I mean? We dropped 2 atomic weapons on Japan over this shit. You know what I mean? Like, fuck off.
What about you, Craig? Do you guys actually have the same political opinions and beliefs, or are you alone in certain ways when it comes to how you see the world?
I don't know. We definitely align. Okay. Certainly, he's more.
You kind of have to. You guys are going to be together all the time.
We're fellow travelers.
Yeah. So what about you? Like, how do you see the world? Are you as angry as Mr. Robert?
No, I'm not.
Okay. No, I mean, it's good to balance things out.
I'm aware of our political structures, but my point of view is I just want to have as much fun along the way. And if I have
that's why you get stoned.
Yeah, if I have to pick up a gun and fight, sure. But let's just play some music and try and have a good time. And
where do you think your music is going in this year?
This, like I was saying before, this record's gonna fucking smoke.
Excited about it.
It's the best. Is these songs like the last one, the last record. I'm incredibly proud of the work that Craig and I did, and this next one, I gotta say, like, they've all just fallen together. Craig and I went into we went into the fucking jam space that one day, and we wrote 3 songs in one fucking day. You know what I mean? Like, and it was like,
and you guys just recorded it right away.
No, we haven't recorded it yet. But it was just there. Like,
it was just there.
There's been some tweaks and stuff, but the idea is just like, it just fell right into place.
Right.
Yeah, cementing an idea, coming up with an idea, and actually just bringing the idea to life.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like, you know what? That's good. Let's roll with this one.
Yeah.
That's part of the creation.
Yeah, and so you create something, and you always there's more to add. Sometimes stuff to take away.
Well, I will say this. I mean, I did appreciate listening to how you guys progressed or regressed in terms of emotions. Like, you know, from the Night Party to movies, and I did see the difference of tone and thematically. It's very obvious what you guys are going to. Oh,
I quit smoking.
that explains a lot.
Yeah. That was the thing.
I think quitting
between the
smoking
two,
is very
Yeah.
emotionally draining,
Yeah.
and I completely get
Did you?
that.
Have you quit too?
No, I didn't really smoke per se, but I quit a lot of other things.
Oh, good for you. No,
Which I'm not going to reveal right away.
Oh, yeah. It changes.
No, it does. There's so much pressure that is put in you, but at the same time, creatively and your musicianship actually becomes more enhanced because you do write what you feel.
Yeah.
And what I'm saying, what I really do want to reiterate as well to the fans that are listening right now is the fact that you guys are so old school. It was like listening to your music. It was like listening like in vinyl, even if it's just coming out of my loud Bose speakers, coming from my Spotify streaming. It sounded so authentic. It's something that is not highly polished as most productions happen, but I think that's your point.
Yeah.
The point is you want to be as gritty and as bare bones as possible with your music.
It's rock and roll, right?
Do you agree with it? Am I wrong with that?
Well, I think it's a very kind and generous thing to
if
say.
we had a lot more money, sure, you could make it more polished and make it sound.
Do you really want to go there, though, right?
Well, you could always go there, but here's the thing, though. Like, you work with what you have.
Yeah. Work with what you have, that's
but,
right.
But the thing is, you guys have these two amazing works that are actually right now streaming on Spotify, and that makes you guys so accessible. And I think that's the most important thing right now is you are not backed by a major label.
No.
But you have your own thing going on.
Oh, yeah.
And Spotify is one of those best things that's ever happened in the internet phase right now, is the fact that every single creator can actually put themselves out there.
Well, I'll also say that the Bandcamp, I like the Bandcamp app as well because the actual app itself for discovering new artists. I do a radio show too called Unstable Idiot on StableRadio.com.
I would love to listen to that.
And some weeks I'll just be like, okay, I got fucking Bandcamp up here, and I've discovered so much fucking awesome music. And the other thing that's cool with Bandcamp, if you actually just buy the song for $1, that money's going to 85% of that money is going to the fucking person who made that music. You know what I mean? And so that's why I really find that attractive about Bandcamp's model, because at least the person's got more of a chance of directly, getting that cash as opposed to with Spotify's model.
So how do we find you guys at Bandcamp?
AK747s.bandcamp.com. But we're also out there on Spotify and our Facebook page. Give us a fucking like on Facebook because we're essentially a meme page now.
Oh, really?
It's just straight up
memes are fun.
Just straight up memes. Someone was saying it's like, yeah, Rob, you're posting all these funny, these funny memes. Are you even a band anymore? It's like, shut up, fuck you.
We're a meme band.
Fuck you. Jesus, get the fuck over yourself.
Well, maybe Craig can take over the social media aspect of it. You're obviously in charge of social media.
He is obviously in charge.
I am a meme lord. I admit it. I'll say that I'm a member of over 300 meme groups on Facebook.
Oh my goodness.
And when I die, I want my casket to be covered in memes. Okay, that's what I want.
And I will make sure that happens. You can count me on that, folks. Okay, so I guess we are going to be wrapping this up.
Yeah.
Any shows that you need to promote quickly?
Right away, yeah, yes. Sure. So once again, January 25th, Stutter EP release party with Black and McDonald and Laverne. That's at Pub 340, $10 at the door, Stable Genius Productions. And fucking Fallen Fest, which is February 22nd. And so stoked to be on that bill with all these really diverse bands. The guys behind this, this is what a fest should fucking be. You know what I mean? It's all heavy, it's all cool. You know what I'm saying? But you've got a bunch of stuff from. There's a lot of different flavors, some Baskin Robbins shit going on, and that's awesome.
Perfect. I love Baskin Robbins.
And that's happening out in New West. We're playing with the Goalers May 9th in Maple Ridge at the Wolf Bar, and we're recording a fucking record. And yeah.
How about the house party in March or something?
Yeah, we had a house party in March.
And a house party.
Yeah, a house party in March.
Is the public invited in that one?
Yeah,
Am I invited in that house party?
Yeah.
I would love to go. Okay. Well, to end this in a happy note, Mr. Craig, give us the final words before we end this. Before we end the show.
I'm gonna get the final words.
You get the final
words.
Oh my god. AK747s. Check us out anytime.
Kabam!
Kabam!
Thank you guys.
Stay out of trouble.
Yes, check them out.
Get into some trouble.
Bye, Vancouver.
I gotta smoke a joint.
So another special event happening in Vancouver. It's called Fallen Fest 2020. On February 22nd, Saturday, it starts at 1 p.m. at the New West Front at New Westminster. You can get your tickets pre-sale at the Facebook page event. And Vancouver, do not miss the final show of Galactic Pegasus happening at Redgate and Main Street. It will be on February 8th, Saturday, and its show starts at 7 p.m. with special guests Angel Maker and Hallowed Catharsis. It will be an all-ages event, and tickets will be at the door. All right, Vancouver, thank you guys for watching this special episode with the AK-747s. Make sure to please check out our social media pages on Facebook. We have a brand new Instagram, and that Instagram is called The Van City Scene, so make sure to follow us there with amazing cool pics and videos between me and Keller. And also to make sure to subscribe. Go to YouTube, search Support the Scene, find us, like, subscribe, watch past episodes. We have really awesome episodes back in 2019, and now we're here in 2020. We're going to be having more episodes for you, more people to interview, and more artists to feature. And take care, guys. Make sure to subscribe, big comment, subscribe, damn it. Okay? Bye.
You made it. You made it to the end of the video. Would you look at that? Good for you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm saying the words your dad never did. Click over there if you want to see more videos. And click down there if you want to subscribe. And if you want to comment a thing, do it. Meet me in the pit. I'll fight you. I'll take you on. I don't care anymore. I have nothing to lose. I am alone in this world and I'll fight anyone. Let's do this. Rumble in the Jungle. Tim Allen. Let's